Clock is running on the deal for the city to sell Ladd Peebles to the county school system, but the big sticking point continues to be keeping enough seats in the stadium.
Dacian Smith has been following this story. Dacian, there was some progress today. It was added back to the council agenda, correct?
Yes, it was. You'll remember last week, 3 of the city council members didn't adopt that agenda over concerns from the deal. Now, while some of those concerns have been addressed, there's still some work to be done. Over the last week, attorneys with the Mobile County Public School System and the city have been working on an intergovernmental agreement to transfer Ladd Peebles Stadium to the school system. Some amendments include a right of reentry clause for the city and the school system receiving income from events held at the stadium. But seating to accommodate the HBCU games is still an issue.
What's in my mind is the ability for the city to continue to have an economic impact of $10 million a year, where those games have the ability to push that economic impact. In order to get there, then we must have, a certain seating size or capacity in order to make those games happen.
Currently, the city council is asking that capacity not be reduced below 30,000. School board member Johnny Hatcher says that's still up for debate.
I'm sure they'd like to have 60,000 seat stadium out there, but it just doesn't fit what we need.
Hatcher didn't say how big of a reduction the school board is considering, but he says it would be under 30,000 seats and shouldn't affect games.
It's an adequate reduction. There's no organization that wouldn't play there because of it being reduced to the size we're proposing.
Chief of Staff James Barber says the turf still needs to be replaced at Ladd, which is part of this deal. Williamson and Murphy are scheduled to play there this fall, but Hatcher says they can adjust if the field isn't ready.
Let's be honest. We have plenty of fields. We have plenty of stadiums that our children can play at. That's not a concern for us.
But Barber says if the deal takes too long, it could affect the HBCU games.
If we're not able to tell the HBCU colleges something about that field very soon, they're going to have to do whatever they have to make sure that they can proceed with the game.
Now, Hatcher says as of right now, there is no timetable for the school board to vote on the agreement. Meanwhile, the earliest that the city council could vote on these amendments is next week. Live in Mobile, Dacian Smith, Fox 10 News.